History often remembers the moment of victory. It forgets the nights before it. Before speeches. Before monuments. Before memory became kind. In those nights, Abraham Lincoln sat alone. Reading telegrams. Counting bodies. And wondering how much blood a nation could lose. Before it stopped being a nation. This is not the story of a great president. It is the story of the loneliest man in America. Lincoln learned grief early. When his mother died, he watched her fade slowly, helpless. He never forgot that feeling. The inability to save someone you love. Poverty followed him like a shadow. He borrowed books. Read while walking. Memorized passages by firelight. Knowledge became the only place where chaos obeyed rules. As a young lawyer, Lincoln suffered emotional collapses. Friends feared he might take his own life. He once admitted, "I am now the most miserable man living." But he did not flee darkness. He studied it. He learned to live beside it. That would later save a nation. The 1860 election was not a victory. It was a warning. Lincoln won without support from the South. The message was clear. Half the country did not recognize him. Within weeks, states began to leave. The Union cracked before his eyes. Lincoln traveled to Washington under disguise. False name. Night trains. Secret routes. The press mocked him. But the threat was real. He entered office knowing the presidency might cost his life. When the war began, Lincoln had no generals he trusted. Some were arrogant. Others incompetent. He read military manuals at night. Taught himself strategy. Questioned maps. He learned command the hardest way. By watching men die from mistakes. Telegrams arrived daily. Sometimes hourly. Thousands dead. Again. And again. Lincoln began visiting hospitals unannounced. He sat beside amputated boys. Listened. Held hands. He carried their faces back to his office. Ending slavery was morally obvious. Politically catastrophic. He hesitated not from cowardice, but from fear of destroying everything. He waited for the moment when delay became cruelty. When Lincoln finally signed the Emancipation Proclamation, he said quietly, "If my name ever goes into history, it will be for this act." His hand shook. Not from age. from consequence. Then tragedy returned. His son Willie died. The White House fell silent. Lincoln wandered the halls at night. But grief could not stop the war. And so he returned. Again. As the war ended, many demanded punishment. Lincoln refused. He spoke of healing, not revenge. He believed peace must be built gently, or it would collapse again. On April 14, 1865, Lincoln went to the theater, seeking rest. A single shot ended his burden. The nation wept. Lincoln was not fearless. He was exhausted. He was not perfect. He was burdened. But when history asked someone to carry impossible weight, he did not step away. And in that endurance, we recognize ourselves human, after all.